It sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins, next on Madden Football.
It's had many names.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins. And it comes your way next.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
CJ may not have been the #1 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, but he was clearly the #1 rookie in all of the NFL last year. Near unanimous Rookie of the Year. In fact, even earning MVP votes, Kate. It wasn't just a little bit of a rebound and a rebuild for Houston. It was a remake in a hurry. And what can he do in his sophomore season? It will be must-see TV.
That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. On the ground again with Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down. From the gun, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs.
Here we go.
Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
Oh, ready.
Keeping it with Mixon. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Stroud off the play fake. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
You know, Kay, we talk a lot about quarterbacks in fits, and I love this scheme. Mike McDaniel's scheme for Tua, it's peanut butter and jelly. It's why they led the NFL in passing yards. And most importantly for Tua last year was he was available. That availability is so critical. Now, he's just got to find his first playoff win.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Get right here. Hey.
Tua out of the pistol. Into the hands of OBJ. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
44. Ready.
Now a give. It's Mostert headed right. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sanders all set to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. This Texans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
All right.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Oh, try and force it into the slants. It's intercepted. Jalen ran Ramsey comes up with it. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a third and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So that brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Right. Long. Turbo 1, high. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Sanders all set to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed to Collins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, where it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line. Now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Turbo 1. 20, TX. Hey.
First down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We will not get... Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here.
Hey! Solo left Zion.
Another try following the sack. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Scott. Watson, Oscar. Out.
3rd and long for him here. Gets this to OBJ.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
First down, Stroud. Rolling out to his left. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, let's go.
Trying again, following the sack. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Stroud from the pistol. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, the quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Corner, long. Set.
2 now from the gun. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
Turbo 3, kick. No,
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Hey, 21, TX.
From the 31. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. 21G, 21G. Let's go. Ready, set?
Working inside the red zone. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins facing 2nd and 5.
Ready, shot. Out.
Here's the give to Mostert. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Looking to throw, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. On play action, here's Stroud. He lets a heater go deep, middle. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Buying some time right. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that two-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Going for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Texans are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive.
All right.
He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off Kendall Fuller. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Able to find Achane. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Step. Long. Turbo 1, hard. Get on.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Get safe. Go ahead. TX. Hey.
Here's Tua again. Hauled in by Waddle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey. Solo left Zion. Oh,
to the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, The important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Turbo 1, high,
First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Scat.
From the 37. He finds OBJ. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're right here. Hey, 21 TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Another try following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
21G, 21G. Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Go ahead.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. HM will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these gold.
And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Sanders all set to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic to convert on this 3rd and long.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge. Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep them inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Hey! Close!
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. the veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints, Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
Ever since Derek Carr came into the league, Mike, he's been historically a very passionate and productive NFL quarterback. He has the arm that can make every throw, but sometimes it's that arm that gets him into trouble. So he's got to find a little balance, a happy medium between aggressiveness and recklessness, because when he's playing well, they have as good a shot to win games as anybody.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Monday, down!
In motion is Hill. He'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
We're good! '93. What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
A give up the middle with Kamara. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
You're mine.
2nd down, Carr. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Carr working out of the gun. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Personal Ave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he will score. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey. Turbo 1, high. 20, TX. Hey. Set.
Here's Tua to open with a throw. That one into the hands of Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Get set. Hey.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Solo left Zion. Oh,
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense going to take over now for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
What down?
Valdez-Scantling on the move. On 1st and 10, Carr. And this will be incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here's 3rd and 7.
What's up?
Carr to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So a big 3rd down hookup. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. But fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Later one.
We'll go play action with Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's Carr. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Saints will punt this one away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Dolphins offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year Raheem Mostert. A short gain up to the 20. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. All right, fellas, listen up.
Hill brought in motion.
Hut.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Scat. Watson, Oscar. Hut.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
21G. Ready, set.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Second down and 8.
Hey, get set. Corner, long. Hey, 21 TA.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G. Let's go. Out.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10.
One down.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Down. That's it.
Now a give running left with Kamara. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. First and 10.
Down.
Now Kamara. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Carr now. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Third and long.
Down. Raider 2. That's up.
To throw, it's Carr, and that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's the punter now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Ready. Hey, turbo 2. Turbo 8. 8. Long. Turbo 1, high. Yep.
2 and out on first down. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Second and a yard.
32 Stinger. 20 TX. Hey.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Yeah, ready.
They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And he'll take this up past the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Hey. Solo left Zion. Out.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, turbo one. Scat. Watson, Oscar. Connor, long.
From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Now! 180! 180, we're good! Push it hard!
Now Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What down? $6.94. What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
21G, 21G. Let's go. Oh,
Throwing is Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. A low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Get set.
Once again, it's Mostert. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Tua now on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
Now give to Mostert, heading right. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Ready. Eight. Long. Out.
Tua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Ready. Turbo 1, high. TX. Got.
To throw is Tua. That's complete, and it is Beckham. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
They're right here. Hey, help!
Here's Tagovailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith.
All right, let's go.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Turbo 1. Solo left Zion. Step. Watson, Oscar. Connor, long. Out.
Again, it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
44. Ready. Turbo 3. Hey, 21 TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left. 21G. Get on.
To the air again. Tagovailoa. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And now it's fourth down. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And the score remains tied at 7.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
The Saints offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll do so with first and 10. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Second down, Carr. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our top.
Go ahead. Let's go. 8, 8. Set.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
20, TX.
Now Tua. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
To the 5-yard line.
To the right.
2nd and goal.
20, TX.
One more time with Mostert. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field.
Go ahead.
Now it's 3rd and goal. Hill brought in motion.
Ready, set.
They'll run. It's Mostert. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Now. That's it.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
What now?
Valdez-Scantling on the move. Carr working out of the gun. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Now.
Shaheed in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Down.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Down. What's up?
They'll keep it on the ground. Heading outside, going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to mark them short, and it is going to be 4th down.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Down. White Monday, down.
They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints, and he is going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll run here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. We're good. That's it.
They'll run. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
What down? Move it down. 280.
They'll go again here with Kamara. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Down. That's it.
Carr. High throw, but it's reeled in. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now on 2nd and long. Here's Kamara. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Get set. Out.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Ice jam. Ice jam.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
All right, come on. Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high. Out.
Tua gives it to Mostert. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ready. Out.
Right back to Mostert on 1st down, and he'll get about 5. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
All right, fellas, listen up. Get on.
A handoff running left. It is Mostert. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Down! 180! What's up?
To throw is caught. Pass is caught by Olave. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So a win here for the Dolphins. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.